Trap Politics TV, trappolitics.com, trending culture, lifestyle commentary. He is I am him. It's your boy Rel. Now let's turn these pages and let's begin. Thank you guys for stopping through. I appreciate y'all. I'm definitely going to be talking about some dope things today about myself and the brand. Hopefully you guys are along for this ride. I'll definitely explain a few things, some things that are very confusing to some, maybe interesting to others, very important to me. So before we get started though, please make sure to like and subscribe. Follow all the protocols. It would mean a lot to me if you guys help me reach to 1,000 subscribers before the beginning of the summer. Hopefully before the end of the winter time. The plan is to reach 1,000 subscribers. I got to get those monetized hours in though. You know, I got to be able to reach the 4,000 watch time hours. So yeah, man, I appreciate you guys coming through and kicking it with me. This is another episode of the Trap Politics Podcast presents the SoCial Roundup. It's a podcast within a podcast, right? Isn't that crazy? I mean, sometimes you got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to put the podcast aside because the podcast is more of like an engaging thing. And that's what I'm going to talk about right now. You know, I'm going to break down the whole dynamic of what trap politics is, from the inception to the concept to the tagline to what it is, because it's multi-dimensional. You know what I mean? There's the streams, there's the Instagram page, there's the website, there's the merch. You know, what really is going on? What is trap politics, man? A lot of people have always asked me that question, so I think it's only right. You know, why does my numbers, you know, say one playback and then they take the playback away, making it seem like there's nobody here? And, you know, to be honest with you, I feel comfortable sometimes when there's nobody here. I like to just vent to myself, because if I notice that there's like 600 people in the room, it may not be that, you know, it may be a little bit intimidating. And I think probably talking into the mic at being like right here might be the best thing to do, you know. Brings a lot more emphasis to my voice a little bit more, you know. Start serenading y'all and shit like that, you know, especially for the ladies. The niggas that's listening to my deep voice at this moment, just relax. It's not that serious. It's not that serious, y'all. Alright, so let's get into it, right? Trap politics. What is trap politics? So, trap politics, initially in the beginning, was a podcast all about enlightenment, all about talking about the struggle, talking about what it takes to see the truth through the mist. Because I believe there's a lot of bullshit that is happening. I believe there's a lot of bullshit that's happening all across the board. You know what I mean? From media to things that we deal with in our life. So the whole goal was to be able to talk about the things that we all deal with on a day-to-day basis and give relatively new perspective and information that we all could agree with. So the whole goal was to build with like-minded people, like-minded individuals, you know, people like me, people like you, people like friends, family, you know, all these types of people. That was the goal. The goal was to find as many like-minded people, grow, build, and talk about the traps, the politics, the bullshit that we all deal with, that we don't really feel like we should have to deal with, right? And it seems like a pretty good concept, because in the beginning, the first few episodes was pretty much like that. COVID just hit. So we all talking about the vaccine and shit. And even prior to that, COVID didn't even hit, but we were talking about just the simple street politics, prison life, all types of crazy shit that we were just giving a in-depth perspective on. This is during the time where, podcasting was new. Everybody's trying to be innovative. Everybody trying to be like the Joe Biden podcast and shit like that, right? As well. But I believe my perspective was different to the point where at least we're relatable, deeply relatable. Like, wake up in the morning, brush your teeth, stretch, pray, meditate, and start your day relatable. Like, damn, we all got the same type of routine, type relatable. You know what I mean? So that was the whole goal. Trap politics in the beginning was to be enlightening and relatable. As the ideas continue to grow and develop, changes was made, adjustments was made. Some of the fat was cut off because the idea was really starting to flourish more and more on the enlightenment side and the more knowledge side, if you know what I mean. I spoke to some people in the content field about this. And they gave me some pretty good information. They were like, I don't want to give too much information, but they were like, you know what, man, you got to start promoting that more. If you're all about encouraging the little guy to see through the mist and to be encouraged by not being brought down by the day-to-day trials and tribulation of building a brand, talk your talk, do that shit, continue to expand. And as I continue to do that, I realized that sometimes the best way to relate to people is to understand that, listen, man, I get it. I get it. And the reason why I get it is because we both have to deal with the same things on a day-to-day basis as we all strive for greatness. And within lifestyle, culture, there's a lot of things that kind of deter us, kind of throw us off course. And then it kind of led me to focus more on that. You know what I'm saying? Try to keep it as trill as possible, as real as possible, but to also address the things that stumble us. And then now that has me veered more towards where we're at today. Talking about things that affect us personally within our lifestyle and things that happen a lot within culture. So things that are in the news and in the media that sometimes could sway our decision, influence us in different ways. Because everything is programming, you know what I'm saying? Our habits are influenced by the programs that we ingest through the media. YouTube and all other forms of media. It's crazy how when you really do a deep dive into like the things that controls media, you really start getting a perspective on things, how to control and manipulate things and whatnot. And it's like, damn. It really comes down to a micro level sometimes. And that's why TryPolitics.com is the #1 micro blog that you guys should be stopping by and checking out, because all the latest and greatest news and lifestyle issues, topics that are being posted in the now, you could definitely get it from there. Before it becomes major headlines, it's definitely a headline on TryPolitics.com. I'll tell you that. Maybe I might expand the feed to at least maybe 5 posts a page. You know what I mean? Right now it's a little less because I want to give you guys some direct information. But I put a lot of time and focus into that. And then I wrap all that around the brand. So Trap Politics is all about being relatable, being up to date, being personable, and building a relationship along the journey of success. I was listening to Soft White Underbelly today. This one lady, Lima, who was helping this one homeless woman by the name of Amanda. And one thing she said that stuck out to me that was told to her from a professor was that success is contribution. Success is about it's about contribution, like how you contribute to others in the same journey, on the same path as you and whatnot. And it got me thinking, you know what I'm saying? Trap Politics is definitely not a parent. The parent company is different from Trap Politics. Trap Politics is the brainchild of the parent company, because it's more to Trap Politics than just what you see, enjoy, for those who do see and enjoy it. As of right now, we're still at the beginning phase. We're still at the building phase. We're still at the awareness phase, building the customer journey, still getting our keywords to rank. So when you type Trap Politics in, my website is the number one thing that pops up. Anything with trap and politics in it, at least you would see us, in Google, Bing, Axe, Jeeves, Facebook, all that type of stuff. The goal is to get us there. And along this journey, I've noticed a bunch of things. Today I hit a one of my goals that I made this month. I had a lot of goals this month. It's crazy how much you could really achieve when you really set small goals to achieve the bigger goals. I'm not going to talk about what I've achieved because, these are just my small victories. But at the end of the day, when you're building a brand, sometimes the best thing to do is to set those goals and parameters, so at least you have a checkpoint to really start adding on. So if you know that you could do this, then if I could do this, then maybe if I do enough work, I could probably do that. And then if I could do that, then I qualify for this. So it's all about the journey, too, at the end of the day, when it comes down to building a brand. Like I mentioned in the beginning, things happen. I trim the fat, avenues change. And it's how you're able to be resilient through change and development is my understanding of how people succeed. I was watching one of my how would you say, my not coworker at all. I don't want to say that. I hate to use that word. One of my peers in the field of entrepreneurism, right? I was watching one of my peers along her journey as well. It's been a while since she posted her vlogs and whatnot, and through watching her vlog, I was inspired a little bit. I was like, oh wow, maybe vlogging might be another avenue to add to my YouTube channel. I'm a big sneakerhead, but I'm a big thinker as well too, though. Not to say that I spend all my day thinking. I spend my day learning, applying, adding new avenues and things. A lot of accomplishments were achieved in the month of December. I'm not gonna lie, because I really sit down and focused and really applied myself to really adapt and learn new things. And sometimes that's all it takes. It takes you to be dedicated, focused enough to really make it happen. And it took a lot of work throughout the year to create this wonderful studio, from the beautiful J's to the records on the wall to this cloud that you see behind me, manifesting different moods and vibes to the music that you're hearing. Like, all of this took dedication, focus, understanding for you guys to see me in crystal clear HD, and then the background to blur out so you can only focus on me while I talk. All that shit, man, was a learning process all throughout the year, you know? Started at the end of at the end of 2019. Um uh Builded, learned, applied, added new things, subtracted new things, tried new things throughout 2020, till I got to this point right now where it's just me, the camera, and the audience, the potential audience, anyways. I mean, there's nobody in the room right now, but the potential audience as I continue to grow, I'm saying that now, but then within a few months, I'm going to be like, well, there's like, 600 people in the room right now. And then I'm going to be saying in the next 6 months after that, there's 6,000 people in the room right now. You know what I'm saying? And these are the goals. And so far, I've been able to achieve, the goals that I set. And I'm sure I could be able to achieve those goals as well. So continuously always reminding yourself of what you're able to accomplish while you build your brand is the way to always put yourself in a perspective of success. You're not just being, discouraged because damn, shit, man, nobody's liking my videos, nobody's watching my streams. But it's more than just that. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to deliver content like if 100,000 people are watching your streams, even when there's nobody around. Because at the end of the day, you should always go back and watch your own video. Be the person who is receiving your content and then see how you feel from watching yourself from a objective point of view, so you could be able to critique, build, add, subtract. The best way to be able to get better is to be able to look at yourself from an honest and constructive point of view, so you could always be able to grow. That's the key, I believe, to always build your brand, grow your brand, and become better. Because when iron sharpens iron, and once you're refined, there's nothing that could really stand in your way. Now, you're always going to have to, make a few adjustments here and there. There's going to be, obstacles in your way. But, if you're strong enough, you'll always be able to, overcome and adapt. So, and that brings us back to trap politics. The trap is to feel like, oh, man, there's nobody in the room, so I'm going to just quit. Or, man, I've been doing this for so long and, I don't see anything happening. Nothing is growing. That's the trap right there. And the politics in your mind makes you govern yourself in a certain way that just says, you know what, maybe giving up is the best thing to do. That's the essence of trap politics. There's traps laid out all over life. Traps is not just set in the bando or where you're selling drugs and where you're flipping packs and pimping hoes and robbing niggas and pistol whipping motherfuckers all throughout the street. It's deeper than that. There's more traps out here than you could really even think of. And the marginalized thought of a trap is to just think that this is what it is. It's a hood mentality. And it's cool. I see a lot of people with the, trap in front of their name. Trap House TV. Trap Hood TV. Trap nigga this. Trap nigga that. And it's like, all right, cool, man. That's you guys stay over there in that lane. My lane is more of a conscious lane. I'm a conscious trapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm a person that looks at the traps in society on a deeper level, on a conscious level of what keeps people stuck in a certain mindset that holds people and don't let people go. And then the politics on top of that makes it even worse for anybody to ever think they could ever overcome and get out of these traps, because the trap is giving up. It's to be like, you know what, I'm in this quicksand and I can't get out this quicksand anymore. But the quicksand is your mind, and you control your mind. So you could turn that quicksand into nothing, into water, and you're a good swimmer, so you could get the hell up on out of that. My whole ideology is to let you know that you have the power to overcome any trap, and you could rewrite any politics for you to be able to achieve and succeed in whatever it is that you plan to accomplish in life. It's going to be a short one. Hopefully you guys are learning something. Hopefully you guys are entertained, somewhat enlightened throughout this whole journey. It's going to be a short, stream. Soon enough, I'm going to definitely start doing a lot longer streams. If this stream alone right here gets at least 10 likes, yeah, that's going to be a goal. And then I'm going to move on, then I'm going to be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do another stream. This time it's going to be 45 minutes. Even though I do longer streams here and there and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But I have to know that I'm able to reach the heart and minds of those that are interested in learning a little bit more about my perspective on things, my psyche on things. And we could grow. What I have to start doing in order for me to start reaching these people is that I got to start sharing a lot of my content. And trust me, I know where I'm stuck at. I understand the traps that are holding me back. I understand the politics that are also holding me back, and my whole goal is to not live in fear. Anything I fear, address it head on. So, there's different avenues. But before I get into these avenues, I don't want to be like, I don't want to just be out here with weak knees. I want to make sure that if I'm going to be out here putting out the right type of content to the people who I'm marketing to, at least I want to be as professional or at least palatable, as they would say, as possible, if you know what I mean. So, with that being said, I hope you guys have a great holiday. I hope you guys have a great Christmas, great New Year's. I'm definitely going to be back on next week Tuesday, next week Thursday, before New Year's. Definitely to make sure to like and subscribe if this is your first time here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. I appreciate your time for even sticking around this long through the stream. Any comments, definitely make sure to drop it below. Make sure to check out the website. I'm doing a couple tests on the website right now, making a few adjustments here and there. Learning a few back end stuff as well as some front end stuff. When it comes down to website development and all that, I do a lot of stuff. Outside of the whole trap politics moniker. I think that's how you say it. Monica? Isn't the Monica or the moniker? I don't know. But anyways, yeah. So until next time, peace, love, and prosperity to you and yours this holiday. I hope you get everything that you wanted this Christmas. Christmas came early for me this year. I only wanted, I wanted two things. I don't know if I'm gonna get that other thing. I don't know if I should even get that other thing. I'm a big sneakerhead, so I don't know. Maybe I might. Maybe I might not. Who knows? Who really knows? I don't know if I should really jump out the window like that right now. But Christmas came early. I'm satisfied, and hopefully you guys are satisfied as well. Until next time, it's your boy Rel for TrapPolitics.com, Trap Politics TV. Definitely make sure to like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Trap Politics Pod. And until next time, much love, much peace, and prosperity to you and yours. We out. Peace.